of the Gregorian calendar and 19th of Jamadi-ul Sani, 1439 of the lunar Islamic calendar. I hope you've had a good day at work. First day of the week. Yes, as Sharika keeps calling it, Monday blues. And we hope that you are driving home, and today is much better than it has been for some days over the past, week or so. Yes, very cold, all that snow, and almost many of the roads and what have you coming to a standstill. But I'm pleased to say that I'm back. I wasn't able to join you on Friday, but here today, we've got a fantastic program lined up for you. We need your company and your participation. You can always give us a ring and join in the discussion. Ask any questions, because the topic that we're talking about is extremely pertinent. The number, if you want to ring in, 01733 602 133. Well, if you haven't ever thought of working in the public sector, today we're going to find out about jobs, opportunities, careers within the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. At the moment, they are recruiting, and they're particularly keen to ask people from minority ethnic communities who are underrepresented in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. And generally speaking, brothers and sisters, as we all are aware, that a lot of the public sector organisations, not just in the Peterborough area, but across the country, don't necessarily reflect the communities that they serve. And all these public sector organisations working with Salaam Radio are very keen from our listeners from all backgrounds to apply. And I'm delighted to welcome Farsh Raufi, who is the station commander here in Peterborough, covering the whole of Peterborough for the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. Good evening and welcome.
Salaam alaikum. Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you very much indeed. Sorry, Farsh, I didn't quite... one of the elementary mistakes, I shouldn't have made that. Assalamu alaikum to you.
Alaikum assalam.
That is Farsh Raufi, who is a station commander with the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service, and he is here with us now, and he's going to share with us his career in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service and what we need to do if we want our children, young people, men and women who are wanting to forge a career in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. Farsh, if I can ask you first of all, when you joined, it must have been, quite different. What inspired you?
It was friends, really. I had friends in fire service. I had a desire to help people. I come from a different country, and I came to this country as a refugee. So I was really pleased, happy that this country took me in, and it was a desire to give something back to the people and the communities. So the best way I could see to do that is to serve in public services. Not clever enough to be a doctor, not brave enough to be a police officer, so fire service was the one for me, working with people in communities.
Well, talking about bravery, well, to be honest with you, I think that the fire officers, some of the incidents that fire and rescue service staff deal with, you need a tremendous amount of bravery to deal with that.
We're very lucky that we have a very, very good training program. You also work with some fantastic people that will help and support you through any incident before, during and after incident, and look after you. So I've been really, really lucky.
So you've been very lucky, but still Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service feels that it needs more people from ethnic minority communities.
I think that's true to say across the public services, right across the country, especially with fire services. There has been a long time the recruitment freeze in many services, but that's picked up again. So we're really conscious that what we like to do, we really see the value for people bringing something different. It's about valuing everything that somebody has to offer, and more diverse workforce you can have, we believe will benefit us as a service, and that's to give back to the community.
Absolutely. And Farsh, you've been in the service how long now?
It'll be 28 years now.
28 years. And when you joined, and you said that you came into this country from another country as well,
yeah,
and it must have been quite difficult for you to adjust yourself different environment altogether, different culture, different ethos?
There was. I mean, when I came here, it was a different time. Society was different. So the help and support that you have today wasn't quite there. You had to work quite hard at getting what you needed to get. So yeah, it was tough to start with, but people were absolutely fantastic. The system wasn't in place, but people has always been helpful and supportive. So with that, yeah, I was lucky. I joined the public service, and the scheme, once you're in somewhere like a fire service, the progression you can make is only limited by your ability and what you're willing to do.
Absolutely, and I can vouch for that because I've worked for 30 years in in local government, and it is a tremendous, fantastic career. Never a dull moment, and enjoyed my career as well. But it's not about me; it's about you. Why do you think that it's still taking time to encourage people to break down the barriers for people to realise that there are good opportunities within the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service?
Well, I think there's two folds. One, I think as a fire service and public sector, we've got to take it on the chin that we haven't promoted ourselves as a viable option of employment. Secondly, people in community, they need to now get up and have a go. We just started a campaign of recruitment, so we're doing everything we can to reach every sector of community, to get down to nitty-gritty and get into the every community we can actually physically do. Now what we want is people to participate. And I think for ages, when you wear a uniform, sometimes it's a little bit hesitant for people. So they see a uniform and they think you have to be something special or there's a lot involved. But everything there, all you need to do is get up and come to that first bit, and the rest we can help and we can train people to do.
Absolutely. Yes, these are important jobs as well, but we all need to feel that we are important, we are special, basically. That's what we keep saying here on Salaam Radio, Sharika, don't we?
Yes, we do. Everyone's special in their own way.
Everyone's special in their own way. Just a reminder, brothers and sisters, if you just joined, you are listening to Salaam Radio with me, Ansar Ali.
And me, Sharika Ahmad.
Today we are talking about opportunities in the Cambridgeshire and Fire and Rescue Service. If you or someone you know is looking for a career in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service, they are looking to recruit people. There is an open day. We're going to talk about that a little later as well. But in the meantime, if you want to give us a call, ask any questions, because we got someone who has been in the service for 28 years. Our very special guest, Farsh. He's made his way up within the structure of the Cambridgeshire Fire Rescue Service, and he's the station commander now in Peterborough, covering the whole of the Peterborough area. And he's saying that he's enjoyed his career. There's a lot of help and support available. So if you've got any apprehensions and you want to join the public sector, in particular the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service, today is your opportunity here on Salaam Radio, one, to listen in and find out how you can actually get in and work for the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service, what sort of career it is, what sort of qualification you need. And if you've got any questions that you want to ask, you're most welcome to do so. Our telephone lines are open. The number is 01733 602 133. And what are you doing? I mean, you said that you haven't promoted yourselves very well. We're very pleased that we are working with you as Salaam Radio, community radio station, working with the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service to promote more people, more inclusion, and we're all about cohesion and bringing our communities together and promoting diversity. What sort of actions are you taking to make sure that the message gets across to the public out there so that you can reflect the communities that you serve?
Okay, so what we're doing is my job is about working in community. So I'll try to get around to as many communities as I can. We just employed a positive action officer who does very similar job to myself about recruitment. But our crews, what they've done is they look after different wards within Peterborough. So they go and travel. They do things that we call home fire safety checks or safe and well visits, where we target people that are vulnerable, and we go there and do a risk assessment for their home and make them safer in their own homes. The other thing that we do is we do business engagement. So we go to businesses and give them some advice about how to stay safe, how to comply within the law. So every ward in Peterborough, every community is covered by one of our teams that already work within Peterborough, and their job literally is to go out, meet the public, see about their concerns, let them know about what we have to offer and what we can do as a service and as an employer.
It's obviously a job that gives you a lot of satisfaction, isn't it?
It's absolutely fantastic. I think everyone I work with would say they would, as long as they get a living wage, they will happily do it, and most of them would do it for nothing.
And obviously, you know, it's a reasonably well-paid job as well. It's a good career structure as well. And you can retire after so many years of service as well. But all that later on, you know, let me take you back, especially for those people who are totally oblivious to what happens when you work for an institution like the fire service. 28 years ago, if you cast your way back, you know, think back, as a young man, coming from an ethnic minority community, reasonably new in this country as well. And I hasten to add that maybe when you joined the fire and rescue service, there was no one else from the ethnic minority communities amongst your colleagues. I may have got that wrong as well. Generally speaking, that is usually the case. So you may have been the first one there. You must have had some apprehensions, possibly. You may be different, but generally we're human beings. We have apprehensions stepping into a new environment. Just take us through that.
Yeah, so I think it's as you said, as human beings, when somebody different joins in, you always have a bit of fear, a bit of concern. What does that mean for me? How is that going to affect me? And I think that's just human nature. But once people get to know you, is completely different. They understand you as a human being rather than somebody different. The challenge for us is to make sure everyone from every community don't have those hesitations. They give people a chance because they're an individual, and they give them a chance because they're different and they got something special that they bring, rather than they're just different to us, whoever we may be.
Being different shouldn't be a problem, and it isn't a problem. It should be embraced, basically. We can't all be the same. And that should be respected, the different cultures, and we all bring something to the table.
And I think more different you are, more you can bring to the table. If you just think about your basic needs as a food, if you had the same food every day, regardless of what it is, what boring life it would be. It literally, more people that can, different backgrounds they can come from, they bring different stuff. And fire service is a life that you can't train for. You can only do so much training, but when you get to an incident, you have to be able to put something different in place. And if you have people from different backgrounds, different experiences, that's more options available to you. So it really helps to be different within fire service.
You understand different cultures as well. Sometimes you probably go to an incident where there are people from different communities. You can probably understand the culture, and you can be much more amenable. People will have much more affection for you, empathy with you, because they can relate to you. You come from the same background.
Absolutely. I mean, the whole purpose of a fire service is to reduce risk and save lives. Now, if I take that in two parts, saving lives is what usually people see as you go to fires, and that's what you do. And that's great. But if we revert back to reducing risk, that's the bit that we need to get right, and that's the bit that we really work hard at. Now, to reduce risk, it means that you have to engage with people, engage with communities. So more diverse we can be, more communities we can engage with. And at the end of the day, we like to have no incidents to go to, because we work so hard at reducing that risk. That's where we want our efforts to be, reducing the risk so we don't have to go to incidents. Of course, there's always going to be incidents, there's always going to be accidents, and we're ready for that. But the bit we like to get right is reducing the risk to vulnerable people.
Prevention is much better than cure, isn't it?
And it's cheaper.
Preventing accidents and fires from happening, basically.
Yep, it's cheaper on finances. It saves people. It reduces stress on members of public, their families, and the ongoing cost. To give you an example, God forbid, a fire death, when it happens, just for a second, putting aside the cause, the horrible sort of event that it is for the family and the ongoing stuff, it costs about £1 million to the society. to put right. So if you can do some work to stop that from happening, it's sort of, you're winning all the way through, saving somebody's life, saving the family, all the stuff they go through, and money's limited in public services.
Absolutely. And, if you can engage with people and get them to take certain measures in their homes, in their businesses, that prevents from accidents, from fires, and there's less calls upon you. So there's much more emphasis being put on engagement. So no doubt one of the qualities that you're looking for, people who are confident.
People are confident and people are comfortable with engaging with people from different communities. Now, more they know about those communities, the better they're going to be engaging. And that's what we want to do. We want to be able to, you want diversity, so you can get into homes of people that are at vulnerable stage, that you can put things right, you can talk to them, you can stop the accidents from happening to start with. So we like to have different people from different groups, so we can get into the homes and we can do that engagement and we can stop accidents from happening to start with.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, you are listening to Salaam Radio with me, Ansar Ali and Sharika. We are talking about careers in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. If you have ever thought about joining the fire service but didn't know where to start, well, why not give us a call now on 01733 602 133 and ask any questions. Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service are working with Salaam Radio, and they would welcome our listeners, particularly younger members of our communities, men and women, young men and young women wanting careers in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. They would be most welcome to come along and find out more. There are many opportunities, and please come along, because at the end of the day, we all have to work for a living. There are all kinds of jobs, Farsh, that we have to get to earn a living. But there are certain jobs that they give you so much in return. As you say, that, when you are helping people, saving lives, etc., attending to incidents, reducing risk, etc., it must give you a great feeling of satisfaction.
Absolutely. I mean, in 28 years, I can honestly say I've probably gone home and regretted a day maybe 3 or 4 times in 28 years. Every other day I've been absolutely fantastic day, and I'm no exception. Everybody I work with is the same. The sort of the days that you think I didn't have a good day are literally, it's limited to a handful in decades of work. It goes beyond words. Just to sort of think that you've done something to help someone through their life, and they're either there because you were there, or they're having a better quality of life, or they're avoided a catastrophic sort of event from happening just because you did something that you're trained for.
Job satisfaction, if that's what you're looking for, and wanting to serve the communities of Cambridgeshire and Peterborough as a fire and rescue officer, well, the opportunities are there. You're doing a lot of work in promoting this. There is an information event taking place.
There is.
Just tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, so the way we recruit, we have a few dates that are advertised. There is one at Gladstone Community Centre on Wednesday from 12:30 till 2:30.
Yeah.
And what they are is, if you go on our website, camsfire.gov.uk, you can register yourself, you can come to an event, and we give you information about what recruitment looks like and what your training looks like, how much you'll get paid, how many days you'll get off, what shifts are you likely to work. So all that information is there, and if you feel it's a career for you, then you can apply through one of those days. So you can't join unless you come to one of those days, and Wednesday would be a good one for people to come to.
This coming Wednesday at the Gladstone Community Centre from 12:30 till 2:30 p.m. and you can book a place by going on the website. What is the website, Sharika, if you can remind us, please?
www.camsfire.gov.uk.
Yes, please do register, do go along. That is essential if you want the first step into joining the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. Any particular qualifications that people need?
Now, at present, is the age. You've got to be 18 on 6th of May. You need 5 GCSEs one of them being English and one maths. Apart from that, all you need is you got to be able to learn. As long as you can learn, everything else is there. We will supply all the help, all the tools, all the supports. So as long as you're willing to learn and you can learn quickly, apply what you learn over a range of different scenarios, everything's there ready for you. So we can teach everything.
Okay, so you don't need to worry that you don't have a particular skill, because all the skills will be taught to you. You'll get plenty of training, but the important thing is for you to find out more. If you're a young person listening to Salaam Radio at the moment, there are opportunities for you to join the fire service, our local fire service, Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. They are looking to ensure that they reflect the diversity of our wonderful city of Peterborough and of course Cambridgeshire within their service. As you've heard from Farsh already, that if they have that diversity, they can do more for all sections of the community. So they're doing their bit. It is our turn, your turn, to make sure that you find out more. Farzana Corsair is the information officer. You can give her a call as well on 0782 5506691 to find out more. In the meantime, you can listen through the interview. We're going to talk about careers in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. Throughout the program today, we have a very special guest. He is from an ethnic minority community, Farsh Rahufi. He is the station commander covering the whole of Peterborough for Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. We're delighted that he's been able to join us today. You said that you've enjoyed your career, 28 years, you know. Sometimes we get bored with jobs.
Not in fire service, because every day is different. You start as a firefighter if you're going to become operational, because of course firefighting is not the only job. It can be a control operator, community safety officer. We've got jobs in IT, in HR, so there's a range of stuff. But if you're going to become an operational firefighter, you can do your whole career as a firefighter. Or you can progress and that become a crew manager, you become a watch commander, station commander, and so on. And everything really is, the support is there. It's just your willingness to want to do. And there's nothing wrong with any rank. It's your desire. What is it that you want to do? And you can try to achieve that rank or stay as the rank that you are.
There are a wide range of jobs.
There are a wide range of jobs, and you can work in community as a support officer. You can visit different communities. You can visit businesses. There's protection, prevention. So there's a variety of different uniform jobs. And of course, like any other organization, we do have all the support services that keep us going. And we're always looking for other for people in our HR department, in our legal department. We have to buy fire engines. We have to buy equipment. So there is plenty of other non-uniform jobs in fire service as well, like you find in any big organisation.
And at the moment, in the service, you're not reflecting the communities that you serve.
With the operational side, because of the recruitments of challenges we've had in the past, unfortunately, we're not. But we're doing something about it, and we are getting better. Our figures are looking better. Of course, it shouldn't be about figures. It should be about bringing people from all different communities, because we really believe that that's where we get the benefits. People bringing different experiences to the table, and with it, they bring different solutions to our problems that we haven't managed to sort out just as yet.
Absolutely, because it's not a tick box exercise.
Absolutely.
You feel that the service will serve the communities better if it reflects the communities.
Absolutely, because people bring different things and they bring solutions with them, and we sometimes get blinded by the stuff that we're in. I've been in 28 years, and sometimes a firefighter that just started 2 or 3 months ago, I look at them, they do something, and I question myself, and I say, why didn't you not do it that way? Why did you do it this way? So I don't have all the answers. People without any experience, they bring stuff which I've been blinded by over the years, and I look at them and I think, why didn't I think of that? So I think everybody will bring something to the table
As they say, a fresh pair of eyes and ears can always be very helpful.
It absolutely is, and it is very surprising when you're entangled in your own world, how blinded you become. You do something for so many times and it becomes such a easy task for you that you do it without thinking, and it stops you from thinking how else you could do it, and that's the danger. You always got to question, why am I doing what I'm doing? How could I do it differently? Of course, more different people you can have around the table, more different ideas you have, and that's how you get the solutions.
Okay, we're going to take a break very shortly. We're going to be back with you, brothers and sisters. Keep listening to Salaam Radio. Today we are talking about
the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Services and the opportunities they have for the youngsters of our communities, various communities.
Yes, to join in. Fantastic career opportunities there. And there is an open day on Wednesday as well. We'll tell you more about that, inshallah, after the break. Stay right where you are. Plenty of very useful information coming your way after this break.
Stay tuned to Salaam Radio after this short ad break.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Among the best deeds are to feed the poor and the deserving." By the end of this message, 6 people will have died of starvation. With your help, we can deliver life-saving aid. Just £1 can provide a life-saving meal for someone in desperate need with Penny Appeal's Feed Our World programme. Call 03000 11 11 11 now or visit www.pennyappeal.org. Penny Appeal. Small change, big difference.
Feel like some great tasting chicken tonight? Great meal deals, wraps, burgers and sides. We've got it all at Chicken Palace. Call and collect at 302 Lincoln Road on 01733 702 447 or 8 Park Road on 01733 343750. Chicken Palace, open 11 a.m. till late.
Is your child spending too long on their tablet or games console? Are they getting enough exercise? How about introducing them to wrestling? Fatua Freestyle Wrestling Club is the only wrestling club in the Peterborough area registered to the British Wrestling Association. Wrestling is a prophetic sunnah sport that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his companions regularly participated in. Wrestling at a young age helps with flexibility, fitness, self-confidence and teamwork. Our sessions are taught by a top British wrestling coach with over 20 years experience. Every Monday and Wednesday at the Gladstone Park Community Centre on Borge Boulevard, 5:30 to 6:40 p.m. for ages 4 to 7 and 6:45 to 8 p.m. for ages 8 to 13. Monthly fees are only £10 for 8 classes ages 4 to 7 and only £15 for 8 classes ages 8 to 13. Your first session is free, so come and give us a try. To enrol, contact 07971 448847. Fatua Freestyle Wrestling Club, every Monday and Wednesday at the Gladstone Park Community Centre.
क्या आप अमार फूड स्टोर आ चुके हैं? अगर नहीं तो जनाब तशरीफ ले आइए और हमारी स्पेशल ऑफर से फायदा उठाइए. A great range of products on groceries, vegetables, fruits, आटा, चावल, दालें, ड्रिंक्स, हलाल मीट के अलावा और बहुत कुछ, यानी एक ही छत तले सब कुछ. अमार फूड स्टोर फ्री पार्किंग के साथ साथ कार्ड पेमेंट एक्सेप्ट करते हैं और आपको फ्री डिलीवरी सर्विस की सहूलत भी फराहम करते हैं. हमारे यहाँ बिल्स पेमेंट और मनी ट्रांसफर की सहूलत भी मौजूद है. अमार फूड स्टोर एंड हलाल मीट, 613B लिंकन रोड, ट्रायंगल, पीटरबरो, या फिर फोन कीजिए 01733 अमार फूड स्टोर. मयार का नाम, मुनासिब दाम.
Ever thought about joining the fire service? Come along to our information event in Peterborough and find out more on Wednesday the 7th of March from 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Gladstone Park Community Centre. Booking is essential by visiting camsfire.gov.uk. For more information, call Fazana Qusair on 07825 506 691. We value diversity and actively encourage applications from all sections of the community. You could soon be starting your firefighting career, serving communities across Cambridgeshire. Wednesday, 7th of March from 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Gladstone Park Community Centre. Remember to book at camsfire.gov.uk. There's more to being a firefighter than you might think.
Thank you, Allah. Thank you, Allah, for the honey from bees. Thank you, Allah, for the wood from trees. Thank you, Allah, for the sky so blue. Thank you, Allah, for the flowers
Broadcasting
too.
24 hours a day, 365 days a year. This is Salaam Radio.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the second half of the program with me, Ansar Ali.
And me, Sharikha Ahmad. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, we are talking about careers in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. They want more people who listen to Salaam Radio to join the Fire and Rescue Service. So please make sure that they are inundated with inquiries and they can feel that Farsh coming here on Salaam Radio was very much worth coming as well. So do make sure that you go to the information event at Gladstone Community Centre on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, from 12:30 p.m. till 2:30 p.m. Booking is essential. Please book your place by going on their website, www.camsfire.gov.uk.
I was just wondering, how is the participation of women in this service?
Okay, so our figures are actually a lot better than people from minority backgrounds. So just sticking to operational firefighters, there's around 7-8%. So and it's getting more and more. So we had a big campaign last few times we organised any recruitment, and we had days that we just had ladies coming and trying it, and that was quite successful. And of course we have other jobs. We have control, which is about, our control staff is about 50-50, I think, just in favour of female to male. So it's a job that it requires people from different areas. As long as you want to help people, you've got that will. It doesn't really matter whether you're male or female. Anybody can sort of join and be a firefighter.
And the key, I suppose, is that if you want to serve the communities, want to help people, prevent dangers to individuals' lives, to neighbourhood societies, prevent people from taking too many risks in their homes, in their businesses, then this is the job for you.
This absolutely is. And there was a myth many years ago that you have to be physically strong. Yes, there are things
That's where my question came from. That myth that surrounds it, that you need to be quite physically fit, and so how is it if women want to join, or if you have women members already, how is it for them?
There is some entrance test that will test your physical ability, and that will decide whether you can progress or not, regardless of whether you're male or female. And I can tell you, we have many female colleagues I have that are a lot fitter than what I am. So strength is also, apart from physical strength, you need the mental strength, emotional strength, because the incidents you come across, sometimes that is a different kind of strength you need, and everybody, like I keep saying, has something different to offer, and you may find that coming from the least expected place that help will come.
Okay, Farsh, we are rapidly running out of time in terms of having this conversation with you. Okay, so the important thing is that people come forward, find out more. The opportunities are there in the Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue Service. Younger members of our communities to come forward, and there is this information event.
There is on Wednesday from 12:30 till 2:30 at Gladstone Community Centre. Come along. What you have to do is go on our website first, www.camsfire.gov.uk, and all you have to do is register. Come down and find out about it. That's all it is. So you can find out, and if you don't like it, you don't have to progress from there. But if you think, there's something there, you can carry on through the process. If you forget everything that we had to say today, knock on your local fire station, knock on the door, and somebody there will help you. They're the most helpful people you could ever come across, and nobody's going to turn you away. They'll make sure you got all the information you need.
Sometimes the apprehension that people have can be misguided. So one of the things that people can do is come to these information days, find out more, then make up their own mind whether this is for them or not.
There's absolutely, and I think we have enough to offer everyone. And if it's not an operational role, there may be other opportunities that we can provide.
Okay, thank you very much, Farsh. So this information event this Wednesday at the Gladstone Community Centre, Wednesday 7th of March 2018, 12:30 p.m. till 2:30 p.m. Booking is essential. You can book by visiting their website www.camsfire.gov.uk, and also for further information,
you can contact Farzana Qusair on 0782550 6691.
Thank you very much, Sharika. Thank you, Farsh,
Thank
for
you.
your time. All the best. And if we can help in any way or shape, please do keep in touch with Salaam Radio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Farsh. Okay, we're going to move on and treat you to a nice nasheed. Allah.